win, like Coach said, all week. Didn't matter. All the distractions, everything we went through. That's a hell of a way to find a team win right there, man. Tampa strong on 3. 1, 2, 3. Tampa strong.
What is going on, Bucs fans and CFP fans? Evan Wanish here, back at you with another video talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And today we're going to be going over Betting the Bucs Week 7 edition. The Buccaneers are hosting the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football this week, and it's a game that has a lot of excitement around it, and rightfully so. These are two teams that have been pretty explosive. The Ravens winning 4 straight games now after dropping their first 2, and the Buccaneers coming off of a massive, thrilling win against the New Orleans Saints. But as far as betting goes for us, we did hit a little bit of a speed bump, and that speed bump was Rachaad White being ruled out for this game against New Orleans. We had taken some Rachaad White bets. A little bit of behind the curtain here. We have to get this out in a timely manner, right? So we only have a certain number of hours and days that we have to get this out. We do with that with the information that we do have. So unfortunately, it's on me. Okay, that is on me. All right, Rachaad White did not play. We took some Rachaad White bets. A sportsbook would, null and void those bets, so we will null and void those and not count those towards our total. But we did have the under in the game. That was 41. One team scored 51. So I don't think we hit that one. We were way off on that one. That one was done by halftime. So we were way off on that one. However, we did hit the Alvin Kamara anytime touchdown scorer. So 1-1 on the week brings our total to 10-12 on the season. We got to find a way to get back to at least 500, right? Got to find a way to get back to 500 here if possible. We'll see if we can do it. But with that being said, let's get back into it and see what we can cook up here. First, we are going to be taking over 258.5 passing yards for Baker Mayfield. You can get that at minus 115 right now at DraftKings. All these odds are on DraftKings right now. I think this is going to be a shootout. I honestly do. I think the Ravens pass defense, I Bleav, is ranked 31st in the NFL as far as yards per game allowed. Actually worse than the Buccaneers. I know the Buccaneers have had their struggles this year. So I think that there's going to be an opportunity here for Baker Mayfield to air the ball out. And I think he's going to continue to do what he has done in this season so far, which is air the ball out consistently and do it quite well. So I am expecting that. I like the over 258.5 passing yards for Baker Mayfield. However, having said that, I do also like the over 227.5 passing yards for Lamar Jackson. Again, I think this is a Bucs team that has struggled to defend the pass at times. They're also probably without Jamel Dean this week, so they're going to be down a starting corner. You can get that at minus 115 as well for Lamar Jackson. I like that a good bit. Like I said, I think there's going to be fireworks in this game at times, and I think both quarterbacks could have some pretty big days. So I'm going to take the over for both of the quarterbacks' passing totals. Now let's get into more receiving wise. I'm going to take the over 6.5 receptions for Chris Godwin in this game. I know that is high. That is a little bit high. I would have liked that number to be a little bit lower, maybe about 5.5. It feels a little bit high to me, but you are getting it at plus 110 right now. So it's not the worst thing in the world to get it at plus money over 6.5. So you basically, 7 or more catches. Mike Evans is a bit banged up. We saw that in New Orleans. The Bucs relied on guys like Chris Godwin even more in New Orleans. So even, I expect Evans to play, but if he does play, how much of a role is he going to have? Is Godwin going to be the number one receiver? And again, this is a Ravens team that has given up a lot of yards to a lot of wide receivers. So I think Godwin could get plenty of opportunities, and I do like that. Even though 6.5 is a little bit of a stretch for me, I don't mind it as much. We are also going to do the full game over, which is 49.5 right now. You can get that at minus 108 again on DraftKings. Like I said, I think this game's going to be pretty high scoring. I think these are two offenses that are flowing right now. The Buccaneers have scored 30 plus in, I Bleav, 3 straight games. The Ravens have scored a bunch of points especially that game against Cincinnati. They were scoring at will in that game. They've won 4 straight games after starting 0-2. I think both of these offenses are clicking right now, and both defenses have struggled to defend the pass. So I think you're going to see a lot of scoring in this football game. So that's why I am taking the over at 49.5 points. You put that all together, and that is a parlay on DraftKings with plus 625 odds. Put $10 on it, pay out $72.50. So not bad there. We're not taking too many risks, like besides the Godwin one was a little high. I wanted to play it safe, right? We have to get back into the winning column here. We were 1-1 last week. Hopefully we can have a positive week this week. But let me know what you guys think, right? But before we head out, we are going to recap it one last time. That is the over 258.5 Baker Mayfield passing yards, the over 227.5 Lamar Jackson passing yards, over 6.5 receptions for Buccaneers wide receiver Chris Godwin, and the full game over, which is set at 49.5 currently. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm always curious for advice, always down for advice, of course, always looking for an edge there when it comes to sports betting. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys going to ride with me? Are you guys going to fade me? Is there any props that you guys like that I didn't mention? I'm sure there's going to be something there. But let me know in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and go Bucs.